EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Caribbean Isle of Puerto Rico and its historic capital city of San Juan. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Steelers of San Juan.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fighting his way through contact. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Into the air right away is Allen.
Steps away to his left. And incomplete to open things up.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Caught along the left side by Hyatt.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
From the gun, it's Allen. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
18 Rattler.
A quick throw there out to Williams.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on. Hit. Mustang 19.
Cunningham. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Cunningham to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick is indeed good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame charge. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Drop 50, drop 50. Drop 60. Buffalo 18.
On first down, it's Cunningham.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there at 22.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On first down, Allen escaping the pressure right.
Hyatt has got it.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 26-yard line. Here's Allen.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now Allen again. And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Cunningham. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Harris running straight ahead, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Steelers at 12-2 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 35. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
10-3 our score after 1 here on EA. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st down coming up. Incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly, and that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. They'll try the left side. Bradley. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Allen going to change this at the line. On first down, it's Bradley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bradley, and he's going to get this one down to the 45.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
The Bills on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. In motion, Hill. On third down, Bradley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
They'll run on first down. It's Bradley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. It's Bradley. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. To the air, Allen. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. That's out quickly to Hyatt.
Touchdown, Bills! Jalen Hyatt, touchdown number 15 on the year.
And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead down to 3 at 13-10.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now a first down throw, Cunningham eluding the pressure right.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19.
Here's Cunningham. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Say, hurt. Dragon 60.
Now Cunningham. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Come on, come on. Hey. Buffalo 18. Come 19. Come 19.
A final shot before break. Cunningham. Williams brings it in. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone.
And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hit the street. Hit the street. Bronco 80. 19 Lion. Street. Street. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Cunningham tosses quickly out wide. There he goes left side. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards. They hand this off to Harris. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. To throw on second down, Cunningham. And he fires one incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Warrior 70.
Cunningham looking to throw.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And this one is right through. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Bradley. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. gun to throw once more. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Jerome Baker, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
He'll keep it himself.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Check. 18 Rattler.
Cunningham to throw. He's got it to Williams. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. On the give, this is Harris. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Go, Riggs, go.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Check, Bobcat.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. He's to the 15.
And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 38 yards.
And the Steelers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2.
Panther 11. 19 tight. Check smash. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this this one incomplete as well. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One final try here for Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. This is Harris. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Cunningham. That's swung out wide to Harris. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Steelers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Cunningham. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Allen. Complete right side to Hyatt. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Looking Hyatt's way once again. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And again, it's Allen. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Allen, gotta have this one. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. He'll try again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
56.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Ready.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats.
Now Cunningham. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
70 Rangers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Cunningham. He gets it complete to Harris. And he is going to have a Steeler 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head.